Prince Harry has taken over the internet. In an op-ed published in Fast Company, the Duke of Sussex says he and his wife Meghan are asking industry leaders to stop funding social media sites that contribute to a crisis of hate. That's what he said. Harry also said online communities need to be more compassionate and do more to promote truth over misinformation and inclusiveness over fear-mongering. If you didn't know this, his mother, Princess Diana, was one of the very first famous people to grasp a person with AIDS without a glove on and hold that person's hand, and opened up the idea that you can touch, you can be around people with AIDS. This is compassion runs through his blood. So I don't see this as too far away from where the apple left the tree. That's not the right saying.
We're picking up.
Thanks.
What you
Erica, what do you think?
You know, obviously, not only his mother, who died tragically running away or trying to escape this, you know, crazy paparazzi situation, but then his wife has fallen victim to it as well. There's a host, Caroline Flack,
yes,
who recently committed suicide because she was, I mean, she had some legal issues, but she was very fearful of what the backlash was going to be coming from the tabloids. I mean, this is really claiming people's lives as we speak. So I commend Harry for taking on this cause because he obviously knows it very intimately.
Yeah, it's like when you know it, you can feel it, you can speak on it. You know he's had that hate. What do you think about that, Lindsay, on the internet? His wife as well?
Right, the internet's hard because it's this thing that we're still learning about, and I appreciate the freedom of speech, but when that speech turns into hate speech, you have to regulate it, whether it's just on communities that already exist or communities that were created online just to garner hate. And so you've seen a lot of people, even shooters and mass shooting incidences, go into these online spaces and share their manifestos and information that's just promoting hatred. And so I think we have to really start to regulate some of those things, but just carefully so that people are able to share ideas. But you can't just be saying anything online, and we've seen that impact both mentally and physically on people like his mother and his wife.
Absolutely. I think we're in the wild, wild west of the internet, as we often say on this show. And at some point, the teenage suicide rate is just going to be too big for us to ignore. Not to ignore, excuse me.